The silver pool.
Alright. I'm using X.
Regards. Show me what you can do.
The things that I have seen.
Charon.
What am I doing with X? 20. X. No, we're just gonna turn this off for now. I think we're gonna go up.
Choose wisely, young one, ere you set forth each night. There's your arcana at the altar, your choice in nocturnal arms, your keepsake, your gathering tool. I mean, dang.
It's a lot to consider when you put it that way, Commander. But my objective is always clear. Find the Titan, slay the Titan. Free my family. Free Olympus.
Well, that was like 4 different things right there.
Through Athera.
I have something for you.
Full moon. Lend me your light.
I don't want to
As
start
daylight
with
fades
sleep.
upon the surface, we begin to shine. I shall distract your enemies, while you press ever closer to the resolution that we Silver Sisters vowed would come to pass. Look forth. Wolf howl.
Together we shine.
The valuable is near.
Some moss.
Mortals complained their city of Athera was forsaken by the gods, yet here we are, ungrateful wretches. Not had many weddings of late. Not many funerals either. Though lots of death, destruction, and the like.
Beatrice.
Then here.
Our bond renewed. Shades, I release you.
Feel so strong.
Hear me on my authority. Now to head back. See you in the crossroads. Where to from here?
Charcoal, silver,
Greetings.
The gods of Olympus have not always been particularly kind, yet you, a true blood relative of theirs, would show me favor for little more than carrying out my oath to great Hecate? Unnecessary, this. I've only curses in return.
You're so much more than your curses, Lady Medea. Perhaps the gods of Olympus and the dead never told you so, but I believe it's true.
I meant to warn you, by the way, to not engage with the big burly lion-maned fellow who sometimes stalks about the streets out there.
You must mean Heracles. We've already met, and I gathered that I ought to keep my distance. He says he serves the gods, but he's a threat.
Oh, he's just a big downer. I cure his injuries, yet still he incurs more, and not even I possess the power yet to cure his spirit. The dead have more cheer than a man like that. Now come. I've curses to concoct.
Oh, new thing.
Most excellent.
That's definitely better here than it would be on the ground because of Hermes being so much better.
Let's have a look around.
Oh, let's go get Hammer.
The gods must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh? Stand clear.
The time sign's back.
The fact that I can't block that is very upsetting. Hey, my mom, leave me alone.
Tainted gold.
How to get yourself murdered. The tutorial.
Spilled half my blood back there.
All dead. The spoils of war.
Do I suddenly
Feels
leave?
even.
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Kronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our fathers, no doubt.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them. All right then.
Lord Charon will want this.
Julia. Let's go heal at the fountain so I don't murder myself. Bro. Nice.
You are as fresh as rain this eve, gorgeous. Paid a recent visit to the springs, hmm? There's nothing like a good hot bath, especially when in good company.
Especially. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do this.
This feeling, oh.
There we go up here.
They never learn.
Oh,
Smite them.
I think I'm taking more environmental fire damage than like anything.
This attack on our family's gonna slow us down.
Set. Moss, what's Hermes offering this eve?
Wow, and those are not increased in prices. It's easy, baby. It's easy, baby. I see a mana health. That's what it is. I'm asking. Yeah.
Pure gold.
Hi. Yeah. No. I do not want Hess to be honest.
Flame sigil.
You had a bad run-in with that wretched heiress on your way here, eh? Just great to know that strife herself is up against us now. And got her grubby little fingers on my rail of adamant. I ought to have kept the thing.
I could get rid of this smart vision. Most of it.
Fired up.
Smart girl.
Barrier destroyed.
I found something.
Calm that shade down, Phrenos.
Gonna have to start bringing the
Rest easy now.
You really have to pay that care on character in these situations. What sort of daft system is that? What, no blessings for the poor? Doesn't seem fair at all.
Until we meet again.
Chow time. Where do you think you're going anyway? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately, we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Kronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays. I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores.
Missed.
Here's some of my pals.
Axe is so good.
I know you're here.
Ah, the sheep exploded.
Enough fooling around. Like this now, lad.
Not now.
Lying sheep.
Sleep tight. No gold, no sail.
Cheers, Em.
Delivery arrived.
I have something for you.
Olympus, I accept this message. Better. Iron.
Heck. At the bottom. Put it to the top.
The light of the moon. Which way now?
Whoa, whoa. Oh. Rebound is really good. It's impossible not to take healthy
This
rebound.
must be love. Good. Pathetic.
Oh, there. I was gonna say, what's going on? Never miss. Never miss.
The messenger. Olympus, I accept this message.
This is good.
Time to send a message.
Time to send a message. Ow. That's fine. %. I probably didn't need that, honestly. No, no. No buts, no.
Driftwood. You test my patience. Into the purse.
Okay. Charybdis.
You won't be stopping me, Charybdis.
There we go. Patience is a virtue. Get demolished.
In the name of Hades.
This is an in general thing, right? It's not fair. Yes. I
My heart.
maybe should look at that.
That shade needs you, Phrenos.
Dirty hell. Speedrun.
Some of these golden coins.
A lot of iron here. A steel?
Fight on, I'll back you up.
I see you.
Oh wait, what's this thing?
Hear me, on my authority. Right.
As a mortal kid confined to a tower, I was relatively well provided for, but this... I know better than to envy the gods, especially with what they're going through lately. They definitely know their drink.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so short and difficult. You must still have a lot of making up to do, and I thought maybe this could help.
Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
I am still bound there. I just loosened the bindings a bit. Though I feel absolutely wretched now, so if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey?
Yippee! Ooh, wait, that's actually sick.
Let me know how it goes.
Thank you.
So this is the final
I'll be in
chance.
touch.
See you. I need this right away.
DJ?
What's cooking?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Wow. Playing this multi-broken.
Look at what I found.
Mandrake seeds.
Now, distant shores upon which proudly rests the mountain of the gods have suddenly grown near, and the Black Flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
Good to see you here, my lord.
Yes. Better than nothing.
That was good.
Peace out. Okay.
So maybe I can't kill you, Trouble, but I sure can try. I need to recharge.
Ow. That hurt.
That does it.
Good boner. Ow. Ow. I'm somehow knocked out. Leave me alone. Oh no! Ritual on mute again. Oh, it's just garbage here. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, she's still on.
I'll get you for
Half-Wither keeps me away. Wait, did I get the Driftwood? Oh, the Driftwood get destroyed? I already forget. Did I pick up the Driftwood?
The heights of Mount Olympus loom so close, and yet the surface-scouring princess can go no closer for the moment, although it never hurts to try.
Return to Shadow now.
Oh. Oh, finally. Let me know if there's somebody I can torment for you, okay?
We're running out of conversation.
Hey, I've got these bath salts here that are more than enough for me, if you're not busy at the moment.
Mel, you know I like doing nothing. Sitting in the bathhouse with you? Well, that's gotta be the next best thing. So, shall we? Like being cooked in a cauldron, isn't it?
Don't you ever wonder how you used to be, Dora? When you were flesh and blood? I bet you were very beautiful.
What? Seriously? Is it because of my voice or because of my curves? Nah, you're just messing with me.
I am not. It's because of your confidence, I suppose. You're very self-assured. Some shades cower before me, but you and I always got on.
Well, some shades are total buffoons. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me how I used to be. If I was happy about it, I figure I'd remember.
You think you've deliberately forgotten your past?
Yeah. Why else would I have forgotten everything? Probably took a couple swigs from the River Lethe and that was that. Clean slate.
The River of Forgetfulness. You think you were down in Elysium?
Maybe. Who knows? You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a good time with you back there. Thanks, Mel.
Thank you for waiting. What? Welcome to the Crossroads, Shade.
Got me fair and square again, Trouble. More than a couple times. Starting to think maybe I'm losing it, you know?
Oh, you poor thing. Please, let me cheer you up so you'll proceed to fight against me even harder than before.
You mock me when I'm vulnerable. Fine. But don't expect to cry on this shoulder when things take a turn for the worse when it comes to your stuff. Out of my face.
Our prince
Smells delicious.
Smells delicious.
What now?
I don't think I have a use for moving this right now. So that's done.
Well, I'm saying that the possibility exists, yes. Eternal vigilance is near impossible. Enemies have always exploited the lack thereof. I ever tell you of the old wooden horse trick?
The old wooden horse trick, yeah. Surely your reputation as the great tactician hinges on more than this one tale?
Ah, but classics ought to be retold. Though, if you'd rather, I have far more tales of trickery and valor. Take the Cave of the Cyclops.
Not Cave of the Cyclops.
No.
Traitor.
Yeah.
The nocturnal arms are beginning to awaken. May we yet see an age when they can slumber once again. Have you a favored sister yet among the lot?
I am grateful that the Weapons of Night have accepted me. I intend to treat them equally, Headmistress.
A commendable approach, but not a necessary one. The Nocturnal Arms share our purpose. They care little as to which of them you use, only that the task is completed.
We'll see it through. Here you'll grow strong.
Let me check. Is there anything that involves will not here?
Concentrate.
Whoa. Not currently. I think I'm fine spending one. Yeah, I think we're fine sending an apple for some nectar.
Come, Saver. Unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. It'll be worth the wait.
Come to your senses, Eris. You're not doing yourself any favors by impeding the will of the fates. Have you heard of even a single incident where that turned out for the best?
No, but there's a first time for everything, and I'm not interested in hearing veiled threats from them through you. If they care so much about what I'm up to, why don't they contact me themselves?
You know that isn't how it works. Have you truly made up your mind to side against, well, everyone? Even I'm not supposed to be speaking to you.
I do what I want, Moros.
Eris.
Stop.
Behold.
In shadow I serve.
Okay, we'll
to
go
shadow
down.
I
Well,
return.
let me stop.
This I vow.
That's fine. That's probably fine. That might be fine. That's probably fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I swear it, Nyx.
Oh, I forgot to treat the cat.
You're going to like this.
Oh yeah, let's switch to the... Let's do it here.
Heading out. To the House of Hades.
You've got my everlasting ember, haven't you? Could fairly see its flicker even here. Your way of signaling to your great Auntie Hestia and all the rest that you are hankering for boons with just a little bit of spice. All right.
Excellent. Coinage.
I should have rolled that.
Tucked away. Probably could.
me dark now, so I should maybe should have brought the chaos thing. I don't think it actually increases chances, but wouldn't hurt.
All done.
Hammer, hammer, hammer. I walked right into that. Good job, me. Wow, I'm so good at just walking right into things like me.
Jaskira grows in strength. You and me.
I need Poseidon. Am I gonna be able to get that? Actually, just anybody.
That is the sort of help Kronos employs. A hollow fool, but strong, admittedly. No sneaking past him, I'm afraid. We've tried.
Vested in me.
Nice, there's chaos. We gotta get hopefully purpose.
Just watch your aim.
Ow. Man. Oh, God.
There's her mark.
Clean kill.
There we go.
Thought I'd drop in.
Appreciate the backup.
Hey, thank you. Sure enough, Olympus started running a little low on this stuff. I'll be sure to lord it over the others, as long as you don't mind me exploiting your good graces.
I don't recall anything about exploiting one another's good graces in the bylaws of the Silver Sisters, so you should be fine. May you enjoy it either way.
Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. Kronos once was brought low by a prophecy of the three fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this.
A little pain is all.
Yeah.
You called?
Recently, I found myself unable to detect you much at all, and deduced that you must have completed your forbidden incantation. Thus, the surface is laid bare to you. Perhaps I shall ask you to describe it to me sometime.
Primordial strength.
I don't know if that was a good idea, but I did it. Alright, there's holes right there.
This can't wait.
Yeah, rescoop the scale. There we go. Manual one? No. I brought those to the big guys again. Wish I had an interview.
I know that there are others in your life whom you care about, and that makes me glad. You should feel loved. A lot. But look at me. All I can do a lot is weave.
Your size has nothing to do with the love you can give, but how you feel about yourself. It must affect the love you can receive, whether you can believe it to be true.
You make me feel how I used to feel. And back then, back when I used to be myself, you know, we mortals could be just as jealous as the gods. But knowing that you care for me even a little bit, why, it's more than enough. Here, go.
Let's just do Onyx Dress. There are better things I want to spend my. We're gonna roll this.
It's done.
Perfect. I don't remember what. Oh, Hesiod's actually. Yeah.
Try as I might, I cannot help feeling a little miffed at that. And I am not someone to simply let it slide.
Had to do it.
For too long about this sort of thing. So let's just carry on.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Well now.
Something I need.
Wait, that's actually. Does that count as a fire?
I sensed your presence. You wear one of those silken dresses, always with a vivid hue. I know whose handiwork they are. This one quite suits you, though it is unlikely to withstand the heat.
Just have to avoid it.
Crossed blades awaken!
Suit.
No. Let's go.
Return to Shadow now.
My boon from Chaos came alive.
Oh, 15. That's pretty good. Ooh.
Very well.
No, we should have went Hera. We went Hera. Hera could have been good because it could have let me get the you can trade in a boon for like a higher tier boon. And I would trade in my special for a
At least my feet are clean. Okay. Those spouts again.
No. No. Wait, actually that's... Well, it saved me until I went right back into it. Or... Let's go get a... Actually, now that I think about it, I didn't really need that. I'm not like a Hephaestus attack, maybe.
I draw you.
I have returned.
Lend me your light.
It is uncommon to have earned Queen Hera's boon. She would confide in me sometimes while she would bathe. She has been more guarded as of late, as have we all. The choice is yours.
Some limestone.
Oh.
Such mindless, flailing persistence on your part. Behold the splendor of your father's underworld.
Every bad dream has an escape. This isn't real.
You know something of time and dream.
Ow.
Even still, you rush headlong toward oblivion.
There we go. Back to reality. Come, you thieves.
Oh, so maybe Hera attack when people are 530 to do the debuff. One for like a big line of enemies.
For safekeeping. You won't stop me.
Ow.
You with me, Homer?
Oh, you must have visited the springs once more. It's that refreshing glow about you, love. I wonder with whom you've been bathing. I'm sure little birdie shall inform me soon enough. Here.
Oh. I thought that was the other one. I thought that was the regenerate one.
Wow.
What's that, Ren?
strong.
This is an awkward angle.
The trap is set. It's a bite. Gotcha. Hello, Gutternose. Now.
Ow. Those are a million fish, though. Too many fish. Too many fish.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, well, some of my trust is nice.
Go, Freenos. See you in the crossroads.
Come make sweet music with us, lady. Sure beats whatever it is you do.
Oh, I love Washington. Ow. Wow.
I hate her. For me.
Beans.
Could try a different one.
Yes, my dear?
A lotus flower. Show me the way. Smackers. You shouldn't have crossed me.
Sorry. Your specials are faster.
Hear that? Why, that's the sound of Premium Express Delivery, always bringing you only the very best. So make the most of it.
Little spring in my step.
What actually happened?
Venomous fiends. Olympus, I accept this message. My strength reborn. Echo, good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Evening to you. Evening to you.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though not always easy to talk to.
Always easy to talk to. Easy to talk to.
Boom, boom, boom. Glamour. Oh, it's not bad. Boom.
More corrupted. Flourish.
Ow. That's so bad.
Not happening.
Gimme.
Adequate. And now my claim.
It's over here.
I'll break you from your shell.
Oh, God.
handsome Cerberus gives the princess an appreciative look.
You're free again, for now.
And through the pit.
Out of the fields, at least. Unseen.
I should switch to the hammer.
Central control. Just need a moment.
Ow, 34. This is going great.
Phrenos, hypnotize. There.
Is that you? These shackles sap me of my force of will, but not entirely. Granted.
For our family. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Not my shots working.
The Remnants is back, is he?
That sucked.
They'll burn.
Ooh. Oh, there's something pretty crazy in here. Damage there. Ow.
Olympus, I accept this message. I accept this gift. One last chamber. The gods and their petty squabbles.
Oh, cool.
Try as I might, I just can't help but feel the sting of being spurned. And I don't like it, not a little bit. So now I have to sting you back.
We fickle gods.
No. Hit everything. This is going so absurdly poorly. Like, how many enemies can there be in one area?
Now don't we feel better? We mustn't keep our feelings bottled up, even if it means having ourselves the occasional little outburst.
Greater might.
The fact that you can just do this is so impressive. Alright. Nice. Got the rank up too.
This one, please. The Path of Stars.
By grace of night.
Yeah, maybe I should have done the other one so I could actually spend all my money.
Kronos!
Welcome back.
Pardon my lateness. I had some wretches to contend with. I thought you let everyone go, regardless of past transgressions.
I let just about everyone go, yes. You may be surprised, however, to learn that some of those so-called wretches do not care for Hades very much. They were quite eager to serve me instead when nicely asked. With you, I shall not even bother. How about you? Hello, reinforcements. What's this? You impertinent. Legions of the Golden Age, come forth.
Ow. Holy shit, 40 damage.
Time is up. Poor girl. I have strength in numbers, lest you forget.
Ow.
Time out.
Ow. Still pretty nice. That sap is so broken.
I curse the day your father silenced you. May all my kin be damned.
For Cerberus.
What's up? What? It was basically just us two. Well, oh, I guess support fires.
I can use this.
One rightly may imagine that this tale has a very thrilling end. Though I'm afraid for now that we are out of time.
No! now. Adequate.
Ready
Good
for
evening,
more?
everyone.
Fiercely loyal is the goddess of the hearth.
You are welcome here, and you are safe.
You showed that wretch again.
Oh, really?
Must be an incantation that can help.
Good evening. So many more shades of the dead now linger here. And the earthy aroma, quite unlike before. These crossroads changed since last I visited.
Welcome back to the abode, Lady Medea. What brings you here? And will you be staying with us for a little while?
No, I am Great Hecate's eyes upon the surface. But the night is young, and I've business with the broker there. A surplus of bones to exchange. See you above and below, sorceress.
See you.
With all your incanting as of late, I must needs caution you to not overextend. I know you want for every chant and glamour on the tip of your tongue, but they require space and time.
Using the cauldron doesn't drain me as once it did. Though I know I mustn't be reckless.
Indeed, lest your fair right hand come to match your left. Although perhaps that boy-shade Icarus would fancy you more if that were so. Been gone a while, hasn't he?
He has.
I'm honored to accept this, Princess Melinoe. When the Fates first indicated that we'd meet, I asked them what I should expect, what you were like. Clotho smiled and simply said, "You'll see." I felt certain they were playing a prank.
You make me glad I don't have any sisters, Lord Moros. So, what would you have said in Clotho's place?
Oh! Perhaps I would have said, "She's a great witch and enchantress, the princess of the underworld, daughter to the goddess of spring and the lord of the dead. Though whatever you imagine her to be, she's more."
That's not bad. Lord Moros, you must know something of the Nocturnal Arms. So, your mother and sisters collaborated on these weapons to be used only in dire need, and entrusted them to Headmistress?
Mother Nyx knew the fickle nature of the Olympians and the fate-forged weapons that they used to seal away the Titans. She desired a set of counterparts that would awaken only if the realm itself was in upheaval.
I suppose there ought to be another set of weapons forged to keep these in check, and another for those, and so on.
Now you are being humorous, Princess.
I wasn't.
How did you? You don't deserve this. Any of this. It's unfair. But you're stuck with it. So the only question is, what are you going to do about it now?
There's no such question in my mind. And what do you even know about fairness or who deserves what?
You almost had me going there.
One, please.
Good show that time.
Wanted to say, I appreciate your counsel, Odysseus. You've been like a brother to me. Or an uncle? One of those. You'd know better than I.
Look, you don't have to tell me what it's like not having a family about. I spent a good-sized portion of my mortal days away from home. Had a war to fight. Got a little sidetracked after.
Sidetracked? Headmistress says that you spent many years at sea. Some of them in the company of goddesses at that.
Yes, well, by the time I finally returned, I hardly recognized my son and my wife. We lived out our mortal days together, and that was enough. I reckon they're comfortable somewhere below.
You haven't seen them? What happened?
Penelope and I drifted apart. Happens with mortals sometimes. And it happens with shades, too. As for my son Telemachus, he's his own man. Such is life. Or death, as it turns out.
Yes. Full bloom. Vengeance for my father. Got these twin lures, Odd, and I can't exactly use them on my own. You know the rules.
Fishing. Oh, my greatest weakness, goddess. The waters and I have never mixed too well. But then who am I to say no to you? Besides, I'm overdue for a short leave, I think. Let's go. It used to be I fished out of necessity alone. The earth would oft be stingy with her bounties, whilst the sea would yield plenty to us mortals if we knew where to look.
What's been the biggest difference for you since those times? Not having to eat for sustenance? Not having to watch your mortal body slowly fall apart as you grow older?
Well, you already know a couple of those points if for some reason we were tasked to make a list, but the biggest difference, if I had to choose, is that I finally am free.
You're free? But as a mortal, weren't you a king? A mighty warrior, leader of men, and a husband, and a father. Here you have a place of honor too, except we dwell in shadows. Our deeds are never to be told.
Well, we shall see about that last bit, but for the rest, perhaps I got all of the wanderlust out of my system whilst I lived and breathed. Most of it, anyhow. Poseidon can't help you here, little fish. Where are they? Oh, nice catch.
Now come along.
I thoroughly enjoyed our outing, though I still thoroughly hate fish.
Moonlight, guide us.
I'm certain that it shall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready for more. I see it now. Yes.
Our numbers grow. Especially does our strength. Could always use some new disciples here. See any shades of the dead out there just loitering around, remember your training and sprint right into them. They'll come around.
They'll more than come around, sir. They're prepared to join our fight. By now they know exactly who I am and what we stand for here.
Will you keep running into lots of them?
Much deeper than it looks. Show me our future.
Go back to the main menu and then reboot it and hope that soundboard stops.
Do you swear?
Well. Go play with Gloria Louise.
Good. Persephone. Such power hides within.
Alright. Up.
Got you something. Huh. With the grace of the moon.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man.
Here in the sky, I am immune to earthly troubles, such as having to share living space with the goddess of retribution. Nemesis never treated me as a sister. She inherited only her mother's strength. Now, on this phase, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
Great, horrible start.
Surpassing strength.
A boon.
What shall become of our fair mountain, love? Just recently we felt such tremors as I'd not experienced before. At first I thought it was Poseidon shaking up the earth again, but one look at him and I knew it wasn't so. Anything for you.
Beautiful. That barricade's back up.
We'll go hammer. I'd love to see it. Takes so much damage all the time. Two more shots, that's kind of sick.
Behold the argent skull.
Nice.
Felt that for sure.
Alright, and then we check here.
Give it a stir. Sorceress. You're all worked up.
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though Have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Ew. Sure. I have a feeling we're taking a lot of damage this one.
Thanks.
Alright.
Shades are free.
The surface used to be more pleasant, but ever since the siege, Uncle Poseidon has been going all out with quakes and cataclysms in response, stirring up the land like it's his mixing bowl.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
All right. What a stench. Where else?
Oh. Jeez, am I gonna run out of time?
In the name of Hades.
I feel like time is so tight.
This is my father.
It would be super awesome to get the other hammer. Where it makes your spells explode.
and go.
Needed that. In the name of Hades. No getting used to that.
Oh, good. Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyhow? He wants to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
It won't be. That town back there, as you call it, would have been bustling with mortals. Now it's a festering necropolis. All thanks to the Titan.
My sheep, they're glad to be alive. No complaints. But individuals like you got too many ideals. Best I eat you and be done.
The wall's empty. Lights out. Some more.
Look to my light nearby.
This then.
The beaver cast would be great.
Should get here soon enough. Bearing set.
I hate those things, man.
Time to send a message. Come. Change of course.
fast.
Thunderous power. Excellent stuff. Caught.
Your uncle Poseidon created that watery chasm you see before you. I've half a mind to freeze it shut. Though I fear our enemies shall cross it anyhow, and your voyage would only be more fraught.
Excellent.
We're kind of banking on getting the hammer, but we'll see.
The Black Flagship. In the name of Hades. Lightning from on high.
A black ship, darkest of them all, disrupts the endless fleet that hounds Olympus. Yet none dare engage with it for long, or with the fearsome captain of its spectral crew.
Lord Charon's kept our enemies at bay.
That seems pretty good.
Farewell, Lord Charon.
I hate this.
Feast on this ship, not me. I've returned.
They're really just on the end. That's they got hit by the. I think the most pathetic thing is they got hit by the explosion. That's tired.
Hear me on my authority. My heart. Go show that shade the way.
Morning dew and fingernail. Little seeds and bigger fronds. Stones from rivers, moss from ponds. Bubble, tea leaves, ocean, welcome back. I have seen neither hide nor hair of that Medea as of late. Her charge was far less pleasant than my own, having to watch over that ghastly tan. I worry she's developing bad habits practicing in such a place.
I've seen Lady Medea recently. She seems rather comfortable in Aethera, in spite of what's happened there. Though she always had such a singular interest in curses and the necromantic arts.
Since she was old enough to think for herself, yes. Defend for herself, I should say. She may be my niece, yet she was always far more interested in our blood's other properties. At least she hasn't put a curse on me, as far as I can tell. Our Lady protect you.
Oh, did I just full heal from that?
Some iron.
Oh, there are some resurrected people.
This one. It's done.
Okay, so it is. I wonder if there was some border in the
Into the purse.
Oh, I can't afford that.
Solid ground ahead.
Trouble. So maybe I can't kill you, Trouble, but I sure can try. Oh, damn it. That does it. How about this?
Oh, owie. Zeus boots, or Zeus cast is so good. Yeah.
Oh no, not again, not again.
Easy.
She started it. There.
The summit of Olympus is a hallowed yet precarious locale, and so the underworld princess, unaccustomed to such rarefied terrain, decides to take the last leg of her journey very, very slow.
You. Return to Shadow now. Home.
Home is where the heart is.
Took you long enough.
Such pitiable offerings as this are hardly worth my notice, witch!
No, but seriously, thanks. Nobody ever gets me anything. Besides you, I mean. That's nice, you know?
It's nice for me as well. Having you here as company means a lot, so it really is the least I could do.
can I get a little
It's
Let's have a look around.
Night.
Something the matter, Lord Moros? You seem more ill at ease than usual. If there's additional bad news you're at liberty to share, I'm listening.
Oh, it's nothing of the sort, at least for now, Princess. It's just this sensation of uncertainty. Not just in the grander scheme, but even from one evening to the next. I'm still unused to it.
There can be pleasure in the unexpected, but even those of us who never had the gift of foresight struggle in the way that you describe. For me, it helps to focus on a present state of mind, in being here right now.
The now. Thank you, Princess.
If I have to listen to another one of your conversations with Moros, I am going to vomit. Though you'll just clean that up too, won't you?
You're not to eavesdrop on my private conversations, particularly if they induce in you a sense of nausea. You might do well to speak with your brother yourself sometime.
I'd much rather see how long he'll keep pretending I'm not here.
Lord Moros, I wanted you to have this either way, though if you're not too busy at the moment, would you care to share it with me at the taverna? I know this is sudden, it's just I'm past due for a little break.
Princess Melinoe, it would be my pleasure. Would you please lead the way?
So it can be a lot, of course. I don't know what's the better source of motivation. Those completely certain I'll succeed in everything, or those completely certain that I'll fail.
I have the same thought pattern frequently. The Fates, they could anticipate the outcomes of my efforts and would chastise me sometimes for small mistakes I'd yet to make. It wasn't always as encouraging as intended.
Then where did you find the strength? Your responsibilities sound like they must have been a lot.
It all simply became a force of habit at some point. You practice a skill to a level of proficiency, then fear letting it go. Fear you'll never be as capable at other things.
I wouldn't have expected Doom himself to harbor such misgivings.
Well, perhaps I should have been born as fear. So then where do you think it comes from? Your source of motivation for your task?
I've decided it comes from the thought of finding more of this ambrosia out there. This is good.
Why does it sound carbonated?
I very much enjoyed your company, Princess. And thank you for the drink. I trust we'll have more opportunities like this.
I trust so too.
Well done.
Our cauldron.
We have a bit of a personnel problem with our Circe the Enchantress. Her isle is poised to survey our enemy's fleet, reports of which ought go directly to Odysseus, except they go to me.
A gap in communication. By your leave, Headmistress, I can notify her of the proper protocol when next we meet.
You shall not speak of this to her at all. I raise the point so you can be aware. Circe has long been a valuable asset and ally. Your visits to her isle may help keep it that way.
Understood. I've seen you here alone more often lately, Odd. You miss Penelope, don't you? And your son, what was his name? Telemachus.
Ah, Goddess, you may see through most of us shades, but your empathy for me is a bit misplaced. Penelope, Telemachus, and I... we're cordial with each other still, but... how to say this without sounding callous?
Please speak your mind with me. I'm certain you're not callous.
My mind wanders not to matters of family, but to the Siren's blasted song. I scarce got to hear it even once whilst navigating through their waters. I wanted desperately to cast myself into the sea just for a better listen.
The Siren's Song? You can't expect me to believe that Skiller's incessant drivel is the source of the great tactician's concerns of late.
Now, spare me the ridicule. I'm dead serious about this. You weren't with me on the surface there and wouldn't understand.
Seemingly not. Hey, I was thinking I'm due for a good boil in the springs. Join me for a bit?
A visit to the baths with you right now? Ha! Sure. I'm honored to accompany you, Goddess. Almost like I'm alive again. I trust the temperature's to your liking,
You've met many goddesses even in your mortal days, haven't you, Odd?
In this, I'm very fortunate indeed. The Lady Athena often watched over me. I'd never have survived the war if not for her. Then, on my travels home, there was Calypso and Circe, a witch not unlike you.
Circe used to study under Headmistress, always with her crystals. And Calypso, she's a nymph, correct? A lesser goddess, I suppose?
Nothing lesser about her, with respect. These goddesses, the hospitality they showed me, why, it almost made me forget myself. Forget my family.
But you did not forget. You made your journey home. Even I know the tale.
It's a tale, Goddess. Anyway, life takes its complicated turns. Take it from me. That was a splendid and much-needed time. Truly appreciate the invitation.
Moonlight guides you.
You likewise.
I'll take it. It's all here.
What?
Rest easy, son of Nyx.
May we converse? Say, young one, I'd ask of you a question that pertains to good Lord Charon, if you please. Seems like you understand him pretty good. Has he said anything of late regarding me?
Commander, I'm sorry, no. But I'll be certain to put in a good word. You've been indispensable, and Lord Charon ought to be aware.
No! I mean, no. Just don't go doing anything like that. You need not burden more the boatman with such trivialities amid such turbulent times. Don't bother him, okay?
Okay.
Oh, this is one of those ones I want to see.
The oath.
Going forward. Oh, 24 is such a big... I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's start in 1 minute. Plus 4 timing on that bit.
That fear may spread.
We're fine with ugh. Fine with it's fine. Planning for
By my birthright.
I don't even know, man.
By will of night. The arms of night. What now? Come, Saver, unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. We're here for each other. Ooh.
Oh, wait for that.
I shall return. That cuts straight to the bone. Never accept defeat.
I wish. Better. I'm at my limit.
Alright, that's it. We're gonna just go ahead and run a normal run, go down, just kind of beat it. I think we actually take. Oh, well, I'll check this. We're gonna upgrade the aspects of Miller, no way.
Become even stronger. Show me your true strength. Teskura, we are as one.
Wow, what was that?
Need more silver. Okay, I'll need a lot of silver. Okay. So we do actually keep the pickaxe. Alright, let's go then. Good old normal run. Hopefully I don't have level 3 on.
Death to Kronos.
Gold coins. To you, Selene. I never feel lost knowing the moon herself is there to help me find my path.
I should switch to the cat.
You are most kind to honor me this way. It doubtless shall sustain my steeds and me on long nights such as these. You have our thanks.
I call upon the moon and
Oh,
draw
that was
you
a
down.
prophecy.
You have no memory of Nyx. It was the night herself who found me, discarded and unwanted, and raised me from my youth. But when the Titan Kronos took the House of Hades, she was there. I miss her still. Behold my light.
Phase shift isn't. I mean, phase shift is bad.
So mote it
Not
be.
great.
Your foe is lie vanquished.
Good.
I hope they change that to
Let's begin.
to not count down the timer at the same speed as normal. Like, it's an in-game timer, I understand. It does suck because doors are slower, or just make the doors appear and the rewards appear instantly. Like one of those things where I think they had fun with like, oh, what if we slow down voices and audio and stuff? Like altered audio looking on going on, which is cool. But I think it makes it hard for the time.
We are collective, not unlike that sheaf of barley which you have. Each stem is broken easily, and yet the bunch is strong. Each different, and yet all very much alike. As you wish.
Cool and brisk. Okay.
I should have waited for Poseidon. The fight just isn't bad here. Oh, I should get the.
You got the sister blades of Limonoro, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is gonna be a treat.
Let's do it.
Alright, I agree then. I'll admit. Oh.
Very well. Put the shadow spores back.
From Wolf. Apollo. Didn't get the I'm like too. I'm too ingrained. Go sewer crop actually.
The honors, please, Phrenos. There.
To our abode.
Splinter apart.
I didn't mean to break that for you. This one's gonna be rough.
Getting stolen property.
No, that actually wasn't as slow as I thought it would be.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah, this build wasn't nearly as good without Poseidon. It's a shame. I mean, it's still good. It's not bonkers. Ranking.
Fly, come sit and rest your wings.
In you go.
You've grown. Good evening. Where have you been lately, my friend? I'd grown so well accustomed to you visiting these woods that when you didn't show up for a night or two, I became a touch concerned is all.
I'm sorry that I worried you. My task requires that I head up to the surface now, as well as down below. It's a big adjustment for me there.
You went that way? I don't so much as miss it anymore where I came from. Well, you must know your way around, but if you need a local's point of view, you need but ask. Come now, this is all too much. If I were still myself, I'd be blushing from my cheeks to my toes. It's just... it's been so long since anybody got me anything, you know?
I like getting you such things, Arachne. It makes me so unhappy sometimes seeing you all by yourself like this. I can never stay for long, so perhaps this nectar can remind you of the pleasant times we share when I'm not around.
It most certainly shall. I won't forget your kindness.
I'm going for the darkness.
To chaos.
Greetings to you.
In we go. You can sense my motive in giving you this. Sometimes we simply feel an impulse to express our admiration. Knowing how important your whims are to you, surely you understand.
Europeans often demand tribute from their worshippers, do they not? Their custom, perhaps, but not mine. I merely ask that you honor our arrangement in perpetuity, but neither shall I reject your offering. The act of creation is not always pristine. The residue of it you know as stardust, which retains some power over consciousness. Consider it an incentive to look upon the standing stone and undertake the trials you see there.
Something's changed in me. I do have gold to spare.
Breathe. Decided to forego the oath for now. A wise move, like as not. Or evidence of some restraint and circumspection on your part, at least.
My path is treacherous enough as it is. Why make such vows as would reduce my chances of success?
'Tis through adversity that we grow strong. But to your point, you face adversity enough. The oath is there to guarantee you always shall. Cross flames burn.
Where did Frenos go? No, that's
Yes.
A small discovery.
Calm that shade down, Frenos. Good.
Peace for the dead.
This one. Beginning descent. There's that rancid scent. You again. Strike true. Be gone from here.
There at last.
The end of the path. Cooked fish. My chaos boon just changed.
Evolution.
I don't even remember what it was. Yeah.
The spats are up. Never get enough of those. I'm back. With you, servant.
Pleased to know you and
Oh,
Hephaestus
is that level
get
3?
along. That one is often on his own, as though my flames are all the company he needs.
Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, okay.
Fine.
us. Limestone. Let's say we make a little deal if you've got the coin.
Wait, did you want $37 or?
Then it's settled. Ask for my arcana. No, you don't.
Narcissus.
Oh man, suitors. Oh, it's you again. Look, I want you to leave me alone, okay? Because I'm in a state of grief, and the only one I want to see me that way is me.
State of grief? Wait. What's with the water
Oh.
here? It's got
Yeah,
yeah,
that
murky
should-
or something. Oh no, you can't see a reflection anymore.
Don't need to rub it in, dummy. Not like you can do something about it anyway. A lot of things turn ugly after a while, so please excuse me while I mourn for what I've lost.
Random boom. And a seed.
What a surprise. How humiliating that even our boons must be concealed, lest we risk revealing too much about our plans and defenses to our enemies.
Got it. Stop. I know you've been exceptionally busy as of late, but might I briefly interrupt our routine to give you this little offering? It isn't much, but down here it's some of the best we've got.
How you can find the time these days, though I am grateful that you thought of me like this. Now straight to business then. Got lots to do. Ran into Lady Cersei on your way last night, did you, Em? She's quite the talent with those magic spells of hers. Like turning mortals into all sorts of things. Bit mean, if you ask me.
Set. In the name of Hades. My silver.
You again. You should hear some of our classic numbers. Oh, but first, our latest hit. And here we go!
Gotta change things up. All right. Big drop. Come fight me. No. Illuminate my path. That's that. Now. That was all of them. I'm taking this back. Smackers. Can't right now.
Alright, which one's it gonna be? Wow.
That's enough slithering about.
A little birdie told me something's happened to the Fates. They're not around to complicate our lives. No wonder my days have become so predictable. Though if Kronos truly is behind this, then perhaps we ought to be concerned.
So
Of course. Beautiful. Hey, Echo. Glad you're here.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Glad you're here.
I spoke with Narcissus again. I'm certain that he really wants what's best for you. How could he not? Among the countless souls here, you're so generous and sweet.
So generous and sweet. And sweet. And sweet.
See you next time.
Next time. Next time.
I know so little still of matters of the heart. There's surely so much I could learn from you, Lady Aphrodite. I'm honored to have met.
Oh, sweetness, the honor is all mine. For matters of the heart, the key is openness. So you're well on your way towards the understanding you desire.
This feeling, oh. should be able to revive that bow.
Oh, cool. Sure.
Further refined.
New thing. New thing.
Some glass rock. Greater might. Hear me, on my authority.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Three frightful yet familiar canine countenances then emerge.
Interesting. Go, Freenos. Authorized personnel only.
Hammer, what I get?
Unseen. Just a few chambers to the house.
This place was once mine.
This is
Shall
the
it be
Titan's
yours?
fault. Death to Kronos.
Millennium.
Where's Cerberus, Father? He's
Oh,
usually
good
right
God.
here. I saw him in the fields as before.
He runs amok at my behest. Spreads the attention of the Titan's legions thin. Eventually they drive him back, but can do him no harm.
So just you and the boulder then? Looking as though it's not been heaved up any hills in quite a while. Kronos doesn't make you do it.
I'd have less difficult a time than a mere shade. Besides, these shackles cannot be unlocked, save by the Titan's command. But I'd remain here for eternity before I'd grovel at his feet.
You say this boulder was companion to a mortal king. I sense something from it. There can be so much energy within a common stone.
I'll take you at your word. The boulder and I were not as close as was its last relationship. Though perhaps you shall coax something from it. The witch apparently has taught you everything. There.
I know you cannot hear me, but if you have comforted my father in his plight, thank you.
Hey, Boldy, how's it going? Oh, Boldy got a scar across his eye.
Hold on, Father.
Oh no, I left something back there. Or am I gonna get it? Sure, anything. Prophecy, both either.
With you. To the goddess whose power truly is the lifeblood of our world, it's by your grace that such an offering of nectar may exist at all.
Flower, surely there are other matters weighing heavily upon you now, more so than honoring your elders in the customary way? Nevertheless, I'm grateful for this, truly.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I shouldn't have done that.
Such an ugly place, filled with such terrible misunderstandings as can veil the beauty we so often don't appreciate enough.
Let's take it easy now. She's angry with me now. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Now, I'll admit that was a fight I started, love. Though, each time our passions run high, I think our relationship only grows richer for it.
Better. property recovered.
How much is it gonna cost? It's gonna be 1,000. I'm gonna be barely off. Oh, 1,300. That's way more.
Let's pick up the pace.
Thanks, everyone. Peace.
Refreshing. You're so indignant of my father's generation. What came of yours? I don't see many of your contemporaries rallied to your cause, or any other for that matter.
Well, you see, most of the other Titans met their end, just as did I. The doing of your father and his generation. Perhaps when all of this is settled, I shall see to bringing my contemporaries back. A few of them. Stop now. I wish for you to meet.
Unfortunate. Oh, am I gonna die here?
No. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oof. Ah.
Single-handedly. Time is running out.
Oh, I'm getting fun. Oof. Oh, bro.
How is it that I cannot vanquish such a brat? No god can vanquish he.
Vescelamius. A gift.
And what do you suppose the princess found within that unassuming chamber in her father's former house? not but suggestive wall scrolls or a gaming table long unused. We shall eventually find out.
Return to Shadow now.
Alright. We'll be calling stream here. I appreciate everyone who showed up. If you enjoyed and you're not already following, please follow. You should much appreciated. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a good rest of their days, nights, whatever it is. For watching, there will be no stream tomorrow. Other things to do. But seriously, have a good rest of your night. Bye bye, everybody.